was way back in 2009. I was working for a multinational company. My wife was just finishing up her culinary arts studies, and we, as all couples do, aspire to be in business. Of course, we were limited in terms of finances. I barely had, I think, a capital of only 50,000 pesos in the bank. So we thought of what business we wanted to start, but we had very limited choices. So we ended up thinking of, why don't we just buy a small grill, put it in the garage of my father, buy I think 5,000 worth of lechon and lechon manok and liempo, and sold it. The first 3 weeks was not as expected. In fact, we were actually losing money, and so we tried to just reformulate, and for reformulate, we just didn't quit and thought of what we really wanted our business to be. And lo and behold, I think after a month, our business started to pick up, and we called that brand Balamban Liempo. Now, why was it called Balamban Liempo? Actually, Balamban is a small town, I think an hour's drive from Cebu City. It's a fishing and shipbuilding community. In fact, it's known for its shipbuilding. And my wife is actually a native of Balamban. And there is a unique place there where they sell liempo, and the liempo there is littered with, infused with lots of herbs. So we decided to bring this concept, and my wife being from Balamban, we introduced this concept here in Cebu City and opened our store and called it Balamban Liempo. And I'm glad to say that after 7 years, this brand is now nationwide. It has close to 100 branches, with stores as far as Lawag in North Luzon, of course in Metro Manila, and we have about 30 plus stores here in Cebu, and goes all the way down to Davao and General Santos. We believe that our 100 stores is just the beginning, and that our goal is to have 1,000 stores of Balamban Liempo, not just in the Philippines, but regionally across Asia, and who knows, worldwide. Well, if the first time you look at Balamban Liempo, it looks like other liempos, but when you chop it, and then the aroma greets your nose, you know it's different. When you look at just the surface of the liempo, there are herbs all over it. That is what makes us unique. The herbs of Balamban Liempo. If you look at the herbs, that's actually the herbs that we also use in Cebu lechon. We know that Cebu is very popular in lechon making. We know that it's a favorite. And a lot of people want to know what the herbs are. And we know what the herbs are. And we put it uniquely into our liempo. So, in other words, when you eat Balamban Liempo, it's like you're actually eating lechon on a daily basis. Plus it's hot, plus it's fresh. Now, second reason why, our liempo is actually 600 grams. So that is actually good for 4 people. So can you imagine a family or a family housewife goes to the house, too tired to cook. She just, instead of going straight to the house, she just goes buys Balamban Liempo and serves it to her family of 4. Then they can enjoy a great meal, a great dinner, only with the good news, only for a price of 190 pesos. 190. So that's cost effective, value for money, great dining experience. Now, thirdly, when you talk about just the aroma, you don't just smell the liempo, you have to eat it. And when you eat the liempo, you notice the unique, distinct, spicy, and delicious flavor of Balamban Liempo. You will notice that the flavor doesn't just stay on top. Like, you notice there are a lot of liempos out there that the flavor is only on top. I think they just put salt or whatever seasoning they put. But when you chop up Balamban Liempo, even down to the bone, you notice that the flavor is all around it. Makes you want more. Now, lastly, of course, not only does it taste good, not only does it have a good serving size, Balamban Liempo is known for its quality. We are one of the very few, I repeat, the very few lechon manok and liempo purveyors that are accredited by the National Meat inspection service. That is a national government body who regulates and makes sure that the meat that we use is of high standard. The commissary by which our liempo is processed is known to practice good manufacturing practices. So we have the double accredited rating. It's hard to get that kind of rating, but we were able to achieve that in the 7 years of operation. So we are proud of that. We are not like that run-of-the-mill liempo or lechon manok that, you know, they just make and process their lechon right in their store. You are guaranteed that when you feed these liempo to your kids, you are entitled to excellent quality and service and cleanliness and hygiene that you deserve.